Guys, today we are going to be doing some big river fishing. Should be pretty simple. My goal is to try to just do like a single hook situation, maybe some trebles, but for the most part I want to try out this OSP bait. It's called the Spinnuts. This is a pretty cool bait, just because it's like a smaller version of what you guys have grown to know as the cover scat or poop baits. Now the Spinnuts 50 is more of your BFS area. It only weighs 4 grams. You only need a 1/0 hook, and really that is a little too big. I'm using just a size 1 EWG hook by Gamakatsu Theorize, which is a JDM hook version that I love a lot more. But either way, things are pretty simple. This I wouldn't say is for fast flowing rivers, so that is why I'm using it today. The rivers are a little bit low, the speed's a little bit slower, so let's get to it. Alright, so rigging's pretty simple. There's a flat top, bulbous bottom, tapers in the middle. So what you're trying to do is get this action. So let's rig it up. Doesn't take much. I do want to cover some of the hook eye, and then also, so do you see how like even this is a little bit too big, and this is a size 1, so really a size 2 would be perfect, just because you do not want to impede any of the back end movement. I mean, it rigs really nice. It's very compact. I have it on 10-pound fluoro. This is a custom Daiwa Tatula SV by Josh. We deemed it red. It's got some SLP, carbon fiber, red spool, red drag star, and then as always on a Jackal Revoltage medium light. So this is it, Spinnuts. Again, this is a very unintimidating size for bait or a lure. It's 50, weighs about 4 grams. Sink rate's pretty slow. So, yeah. There is like a medium-sized fish here. Let's see. And we're just letting it sink all the way to the bottom, then slowly popping it up. Ah, yes. I knew there was one. You know, that is one gripe I have about the smaller fish, is I feel like they are feistier than the bigger fish. Yeah, and I mean, this rod's super sensitive, so you can really feel the bait, you know, striking bottom pretty effectively. Alright, there we go. There it is. What did I... Oh, a rock bass. Not surprised. They love it in here. There you go. Alright, and I mean, right now for this open area, the settings I have on are dang near perfect, so I'm not going to adjust anything. There we go. Ooh, that's a nice one. I'm probably going to lose the spin nuts. Like, you can really see the flex on this rod, even though it is stiff enough to handle this fish. It is still flexible enough to give in to its pulls and whatnot. I mean, this is a nice smallie. The fights are always surprising. So, based on these last few catches, you know, they are a little bit more into the cover, which increases the chances of snagging. So let's see. And because of the flow, I'm actually letting it sink on its own with just a little bit of movement, not too much. I don't want it affected too much. So I'm picking a spot. And letting it go down. Hopefully by this area over here, it's in the desirable target area. I'm also trying to be careful with my hook settings in this area because there's some like old pipes. So if that is mistaken for... Oh, that is a good one. That is a good fish right there. Good size. This might be the spin nuts undoing though, especially with how hard this fish is fighting. Technically, I would say this is power BFS. Ooh, that's interesting. Right on the bottom. As you guys can see. Nice size. Little too according to plan. I mean, I marked that essentially to a T. So probably will not happen again. Again, with the spin nuts, because it only weighs 4 or 5 grams, I do want to be careful, and you do have to be a little bit thoughtful with like finding a good flow for river fishing in a lake, because movement's a little different. I think you would have less of a problem, but who knows. I don't have a boat, and I don't ever lake fish, so right here I'm just passing it through the currents. There's a little bit of a current change in this situation, so it's gonna go from fast. There we go. This might be the undoing, but let's get it in. All right. So far, I mean, these are some nice smallies right here. What I was gonna highlight, and the cool thing about river fishing is, for the most part, let's just see how much life we can get out of it. I mean, it is destroyed right now. They might have seen me by now, so let's see if... There. So hopefully that'll wash it towards that pool. Just because I know there's definitely some fish over there. Yep, there we go. That is a nice one. Let's hope we don't lose it. Let's pull it. Let's let it play. I mean, that is a nice size smallie. There we go. There we go. Textbook right there. Boom. Spin nuts, yeah. We are just letting it drift and just attacking the opposite side where I know fish might be hanging out. Again, with this rod, there is really good trajectory on it, so you still have to be mindful of your surroundings, but I mean, everything's still there. There is one more fish, I know it, in this whole riverside. Letting it sink. Yes! Ah! Yes! Look at that. 10-pound fluoro, power BFSing. Oh, on red. My God. Look at that. And it shoots just right up the line really safely. I mean, look at that. Just keeps so well. Spin nuts.